All right, let's just go with it. We'll make it work. All right. All right. Can y'all hear me? Let me make sure. See, I got this bandana so tight on my dang. I don't even know if y'all could really even hear me like that. Okay, yeah, y'all can. Okay, yes. Get in here. Get in here. Everybody get in here. We got to get into some things. How does it feel to beat the that beat? How does it feel to beat the that beat? How does it feel to be? Okay. I really, 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 really like that song. Okay, so we're going to get into some things today. This is going to be a more of an interactive call-in kind of chat. Okay, we are going to be talking about music. Okay, we're going to be talking about what's y'all favorite songs, what y'all, what albums are y'all into right now, female rapper, gay rapper, whatever. Y'all can put me on to some people. I may be putting y'all on to some people. We don't know. I like these kind of Saturday kind of dialogues that we have. And then two, I am going to address some things because we really have to get into some things, and I'm really, really at a point where I'm over it, and I'm over the BS, and I'm over the bullshit. Like, I really am. And so we are going to address some things as well. Okay? So, with that being said, what is popping, everybody? How is y'all doing on this good Saturday night? I know it's late and I'm on time. It is what it is. But I've been vibing out. I've been trying to catch up on my music, because sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I be slacking, and I really be trying to catch up. So one song I want to get into, and I just want to just talk about, I really should have downloaded this, but I think that we have to give, hold on. I think that we have to give this girl, hold on. One of my favorite songs, or just one of the hot songs of the year, is Mind Your Business, Lakia Lotto. Like, Lakia really did her thing with this. I think we really need to give Lakia her flowers. Like, she's really coming up. This is a major song for her. A lot of people, everywhere I go, I'm hearing this song. So this is a really, really popular song this year. This is a big record for her. And shout out to Lotto for being on the record with her. So I just want to give Lakia her flowers for that. This was a cool record for her. I like the song. I hear it all the time. Everybody's playing it whenever we're in the car and whenever we're out. Like, everybody's playing it. Mind Your Business. It's the TikTok. Like, everybody is really, really loving that song. Okay. The kid did her thing on it. She's being consistent. I'm really, really feeling her, and I'm really, really excited to see where she's gonna go when she takes her career. So shout out to Lakia. Shout out to Lotto. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not super big with the Lotto features right now, but I'm not mad at Lotto in general for just doing her big one. So speaking of Lotto, Lotto dropped the record. Lotto was literally on everything right now. I don't have them all pulled up, so we just gonna talk. Lotto is literally on everything right now. Lotto was on Saucy Santana record. Lotto has a woman's empowerment record. Okay. The PUSSY record out. Lotto's on the Lakia record. Lotto is really doing her thing right now, and I think that Lotto, honestly, like, I remember way back when I was when I first heard Lotto and Saucy Santana on Up and Down Napo going up, I was like, wow, this girl is really got something. She's got a nice tone. And she's really going to be a star. So I kind of felt like she already had the tonality because she was a really, really great rapper. And I just like her sound, right? But then when I would get into her projects, like, I'm going to be honest with you, like, sometimes her projects wouldn't hold my attention that long. And I would just kind of like the singles a little bit more. Now that she's out, I think that I think that her work ethic is impeccable. I'm not as interested in her as I was before, but I still feel like she's still going to do big things just because her work ethic is crazy, and I just feel like a lot of people really support and like her music. I'm not like a huge Lotto fan, but I don't think Lotto was trash by any means necessary. I think that she's a talented artist, and I think she understands how to play the game well, okay? And she recently came out and tweeted about people basically saying that all she does is rap about punani, okay? Here's what she said. I'm going to read it because I don't want to put it on the screen because YouTube will flag me, okay? She came out and said, let me read it. Truth is, I love rapping about sex. It makes me feel so powerful and liberated and sexy. But when I do, y'all say that that's all I rap about, even though I have a million other songs. Okay, so we're gonna get into a deep dive on that. I just wanted to kind of give you guys what my opinion was just as on the girls as we're going down the list. Let me pull up my thumbnail really quick. I should have probably did this a little bit sooner, but it's all good. That has been in my head all living rent free. Okay, hold on. I'm pulling it up, y'all. I shouldn't have probably put my big face on here, but we're just gonna talk about it. Okay. Let me see if I can get another version. Hold on. Be patient with me. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can get another version of this thumbnail so y'all can kind of see the different songs in the back. Okay, yeah, this will be perfect. And these are and on this thumbnail, this is just a general thumbnail just to but there's way more songs out here. This is just a generic thumbnail that I'm using just to for the conversation. Okay, so don't read too far into just the songs that are on the thumbnail. Hold on, y'all. I know somebody in the chat like, you should have did this earlier. I should have, but I didn't. Okay, my gosh, why didn't it save? Come on, you are on some BS right now. Hold on, y'all. Yes, save. Thank you. Hold on, I'm coming. Y'all watching me in real time edit, okay? Real time. You get it live right here, okay? In real time, pulling it together because and then I lost it again. Oh, here we go. Okay, boom. That looks better. Okay, so it's a lot of music that dropped this year. So with that also being said, Erica Banks. I finally got a chance to kind of listen to Erica Banks' album. A lot of Erica Banks' songs we've already heard, Diary as a Flow Queen. I'm about to go on Spotify right now to go down the list of the songs that I really, really like on her album. I think Erica Banks is definitely a phenomenal rapper and a female artist herself. Like, I think she's super dope. On her album, some of my favorite songs on here is Fiendin' for sure. Valid. Fiendin' and Valid. And you know why? I think it's because I heard Pop Out. I've heard Slim Ways. Oh, Throw a Little More. It's the Kaya sample. I really like that one too. But I think Fiendin' and Valid. Oh, and Like Me is good too. Let me see. Is this the one? You know, I like Me too. So I like Fiendin', I like Valid, and I like Me. So and I like Throw a Little Mo. Those bop for me on Erica Banks' Diary of a Flow Queen. I really rock with those records. Those records are really, really fire. So if you guys haven't listened to Erica Banks' Diary of a Flow Queen, there's some good solid records on there. Erica Banks makes good club turn up music. Like Erica Banks, her music is very good for the club. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. Erica Banks in the club is what you need. You hear her, you're going to be ready to turn up. Okay, she makes really good turn up music. All right. Also, who else did their big one? Flo Milli. Now, I've been listening to Flo Milli all day. Flo Milli's album from top to bottom is fire, okay? And I'm going to be honest with you. In the beginning, I was not a Flo Milli fan like that just because I wasn't really a fan of her voice, of her sound. But now that I've gotten into her, this last project, like, she's very much so, it's less about the punani and more about like, beat you up. You know what I mean? And I like that. Like, she on here really, 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 really rapping. Okay, so let me go to my favorite records on the Flo Milli, album. And I'm really like, I'm so pleasantly surprised by this album. The name of the album is called You Still Here Ho? Okay. Come Outside. Come Outside. I really like Come Outside. Bedtime is fire. I hate this hoe. Every time I see her, I'm going to shank that. Let me see. You got to get into Bedtime. Bedtime, she spazzes. You got to really get into this one. You got to get into that one. This record is fire. Conceited is fire. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to get it. Yeah, you got to get into it. You know, YouTube will be done flag me, child. So I'm trying to give y'all little snippets. Ooh. Let me see if I can give y'all. See, I be done did too much and got flagged. And then I'm going to be mad. Because they're going to flag me. Nah, I'm not going to flag with y'all. Because I could really hook it up to here. And so y'all can really get it. Hold on. Let me see if I could do that. But, I'm going to be mad if I get flagged. Hold on. Okay, so y'all can probably hear it a little bit better now. Hold on. They talking about don't get flagged. Okay, let me see. See if you can hear this. I don't know if you can hear it though. Let's see. So yeah, this one is a good record. Conceited is a good record. Pretty Girls is good. No Face is good. Big Step is good. She got a lot of good ones on here. So Flo Milli, you definitely want to check her out. If you have not checked out this record, this album, You Still Here Ho. I really am rocking with Flo Milli. I'm really, really feeling that. Shout out to Flo Milli. She really did her thing on this album. Okay, so I'm really a fan of Flo Milli right now. I'm feeling her. My other girl that I'm feeling right now is Doechii. And Doechii, okay, so here's the thing with Doechii. I'm new to Doechii. One of my boys put me on to Doechii. I didn't really know much about Doechii until like maybe a week or two before the BET Awards. And then my boy had put me on to Doechii, and he was telling me that she had like this Azalea Banks kind of like sound. And her and Azalea Banks kind of had a little back and forth. Azalea Banks was like, oh, she's jacking my style. So he played me a couple of songs by her, and I kind of heard the Azalea Banks. But then I heard this Doja Cat. And then this Doja Cat vibe, too. But then I also heard, like, a Nicki Minaj sound, too. And, like, so I went back and listened to a little bit of her older stuff. And I see what I feel like what happened, it was happening with Doechii is, like, Doechii was trying to find her niche within the industry, find her sound. Because at first, I mean, she was really like I'm not saying that she's not a real rapper now, but it felt like she was more like, almost like she was like a rapper's rapper, and she was almost borderline woke. And then she went like Azalea Banks-ish. Then it was like kind of Doja Cat and Nicki. I mean, it was a lot of different sounds. And now here we are with this melodic kind of like fun, but then this is still giving that Azalea Banks vibe with the persuasive. Now she actually has a record with SZA now. SZA's on the remix. I am feeling this record. Okay. I am feeling this SZA Doechii record. I'm feeling this record. Let me see. What's the name of it? Yes, Persuasive with SZA. So SZA is on the remix, and this record is fire. I've literally been singing this song all day. It's something about SZA for me that really takes me to another level. I love SZA. I can't even really decide who I like more, SZA or Summer Walker. I'm just glad that they both here. But people are saying that they didn't really need Doechii. They didn't need SZA on this record. I feel like SZA adds value to the record. SZA adds value to any record that she's on. Now, I will say, going back to Doechii, after I seen her perform at the BET Awards, I'm like, this girl is a problem. She is like the real black Doechii Cat, in my opinion. Like, she dance, she perform, she's dark skinned, she can sing, she can rap. Like, she's a whole vibe. Like, I am here for Doechii. I'm here for her to step in her moment, and I'm here for you to go ahead and get that SZA sound. You know what I mean? Kind of like Doja Cat did. You know what I mean? I'm here for a Doechii moment. Okay? I'm here for Doechii, and I'm here for this Persuasive remix. So I'm excited to see what she does next. And I feel like Doechii could really become a problem for these girls later on in the future. Okay. I really feel like if she stays consistent, she really can be a big deal. You know what I mean? And I really think that she can be like, you know, what Doja Cat is right now. Like, honestly, like, she can compete with Doja Cat. She really can. You know what I mean? Now, then it'll just turn into, you know, is light, right? You know, then it'll turn into about skin color at that point. You know what I mean? You know how they do. But honestly, she can keep up. And I think that she's creative enough to be able to give you visuals with the right amount of budget. I think she can give you a sound. I think that she's a rapper's rapper for sure. You know what I mean? Like, there's no doubt that Doechii is a rapper. Like, she can really, really rap. You know what I mean? And I think she's an exciting performer to watch. So I'm excited to see what she does next. I'm excited to be kind of getting into her now. And yeah, I think she's a dope artist. And I'm like, okay, she's a special one, and I'm here for it. And I can't wait to see who she collabs with. I hope some girls give her some collabs, even some guys. Like, I think that she would be one of those girls that can actually get on records with guys and really do some damage. So I think Doechii is going to be something for us to watch. Okay. She will be definitely one for us to watch. Megan Thee Stallion with this record with Future. What is this record called? I'm horrible with names, child. Pressurelicious, okay? Y'all know I like Megan Thee Stallion. I don't want to say this record is trash, but this record is trash. Not trash, but it's mid. You know what I mean? I love Future. Future adds value to this record. Future adds just the energy to this record that is needed. Megan Thee Stallion feels a little bit boring on this record. Megan Thee Stallion feels a little redundant in the tone, and I love Megan Thee Stallion. But this Megan Thee Stallion record could fall, you know, it just falls to the wayside of other things. If I'm comparing Megan Thee Stallion to Megan Thee Stallion, this is not a standout record. This is not better than Sex Talk. This is not better than Crybaby. This is not better than Body. This is not better than a lot of records she already has. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like, this record is cool, but I mean, I'll still go listen to her older records. The visual was okay. It was like, I didn't understand what that was. That was kind of boring. The rollout photos look better. So that was the thing, like Megan Thee Stallion, and it was very much still the same thing. And I guess that's like come on her tongue, and it's just, you know, it's like it's the same. Megan Thee Stallion is overly, you know, sexualized, and that's kind of the reason what made me actually. So what ended up happening was I was listening to Megan Thee Stallion, trying to listen to this record, and I was just like, wow, this is just all about sex again, all about sex again. And so I made some tweets, which we'll get into in a second. So Megan Thee Stallion, while she is that one of those girls that really, really raps, I wish she would diversify it. And here's the thing, it's not just about, it's not that you can't talk about the PUTHY cat. It's just like, girl, Megan Thee Stallion, like that's all that you do. And then the tone and flow sometimes gets really boring when Megan Thee Stallion, I know for sure, has different levels of flow in her. She does. And every once in a while, she will go and skate on a record like, wow, Where has she been hiding this flow? Okay? Where has she been hiding this flow? Okay? But before we get into the meat and potatoes of everything as well, I also want to say, shout out to Kid Ken, you know, LGBT artist. He did his thing. I went to his EP premiere over the weekend, well, Thursday. I can't play the song. Actually, Megan Thee Stallion is playing in the background. But here we are. I'm awkwardly taking a video and trying to take a picture because I didn't know what the heck was going on. But yeah, it was a cool little night. I got to listen to his EP. The EP is good. You know, here's the thing. Even with the Gay Boys, I'm not really, like, some of his songs are too much for me, but I do like Freak. But I'm not really into, you know, I just want to be like I never been before. You know, I don't walk around singing those kind of songs to each his own. It's nothing wrong with it, but for me, that's not really my style. The record with him and Erica Banks is okay. I felt like he could have used Erica Banks on a better, like a better record, like with a better beat. But the record wasn't trash at all. I mean, it was okay. So the EP, I mean, it has about, I don't know, 3 or 4 songs. And it was cool. Let's see. The EP was cool. Yeah. I like At It Again with Deli Bow. And I like Body. And I like Freak. Freak is probably one of my favorite ones on there. So, and you know, it's cool. So shout out to Kid Ken for doing his thing. And you know, stepping out here. You know, he's a real talented boy, really, really young. I don't think he couldn't even drink that night. But shout out to him. He was really nice. And shout out to the people doing their thing. And I'm really excited to see, you know, the boys coming up and getting out there and getting their recognition and, you know, doing their thing in hip hop. So shout out to that. Now, here's the thing. Nicki Minaj is coming. And I recently got under fire as well because I made some tweets, okay? And so here's something, but I really want to talk about the pussy talk, okay? Here's what I said. I'm going to show you what I said, and we're going to talk about it. Let me see. No, that's not what I need. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling it up right now. Y'all. I'm coming. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Here's what I said. Listen, y'all. Y'all know I love my girls, but I'm so over the pussy talk. Everybody want to be friends. I need to get on their mother effing bully. Call me messy. I don't give a. Seems like the girls is scared to say they're the best and none is safe. Okay, and I said I'm just saying, and it's no shade. It's a double-edged sword. But this is why Nicki Minaj is that girl, because she was never scared and very confident in her ability. Who's next? Okay, and so a lot of people felt a way about what I was saying. Okay, and there's a couple things that I want to address in this. Okay, there's a couple things I want to address in that tweet, and let me pull Nicki Minaj up because I think I got I know I got some pictures of her in here somewhere. Hold on. We're gonna pull her up right now. Nicki, don't be trying to run from me, girl. You can run, but you cannot hide, child. I know I got a photo of you. No, that picture is trash. Hold on. I'm about to just post. Okay, here we go. Boom. So, here's the thing. If we're really talking about it, hold on. Okay, so here's the thing. For me, I said what I said, and I meant it, and a lot of people took that the wrong way. Here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with talking about the pussy. It's nothing wrong with that. We like that too. That's women empowerment. Women have that ability. You should be able to be proud of that. No one is saying that you cannot talk about that. No one is saying that that is a problem, okay? But when we're out here, I'm just, when there's girls that are really, really talented, that are really doing, some girls are doing numbers, some girls are giving visuals, some girls may not have the budget, some girls may not have the celebrity just yet, but some girls have the ability. And I just would like to see a little bit more of the girls being out here, stepping out and separating themselves from the crowd in an oversaturated market. It's not about necessarily beefing and female rappers battling one another. That is not what I was trying to say, and that was not what I was trying to get across at all. The point is, separate yourself from the crop. We're in an era where there are so many female rappers, and honestly, female rap is now at a point where people, even female rappers themselves, are saying it's boring, and people are not understanding why the songs are boring or female rap is boring. Well, it's boring because there's no electricity in the music. There's no electricity in the work. Either the girls are trying to be friends, which is nothing wrong with that, but then the girls are playing it safe and talking about their seeing things like that. And no girl is really assuming the position and saying, I'm really up next. And I'm going to stick my neck out there, and it is what it is, and I believe that I'm talented enough, and I'm going to make it. Now, I get it. Some girls may not have the resources, and some girls may not want to come out that way and say, hey, this is what it is, because they feel like their careers may never see the light of day. That's just the risk you make. That's just the risk you have to take. You know what I mean? Let's be very clear. Before Nicki Minaj was Nicki Minaj, she was out there talking like that. Let's start there. You know, and some girls are at a point where it's like, well, I don't want to look like I'm battling or beefing with her. Like, I don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. It's not about battling or beefing with Nicki Minaj at all. It's just the fact that if I look at her formula, it is a double-edged sword though, because people will say that, you know, she's a hater, she's bitter, she's this, she's that. But partially the reason why people like Nicki Minaj so much, or people fool with her so much, is because you want to hear what she's going to say. You will go back and listen to Nicki Minaj's verse 3 or 4 times and dissect every single word. You know what I mean? You will literally, it's some of her biggest quotable lines is where she's like, she's my sons and this, that, and the third. Like, she really steps out here and get a girl in her feelings. You know what I mean? And it's not even just a rap girl. It's just anybody. But you have to be confident in that. And I think that is the electricity that she does have. She does have that. She has that electricity to where, you know what? I know I'm the best. And even if I'm not the best, because there's arguably, some people may say that she's not the best, but she will literally tell you that I'm the best. So guess what happens? You end up believing she's the best. But then here's the thing on top of that. She says that she's the best, but then she delivers when she raps. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can't just, here's the thing. You can't just say you're the best, but then you don't deliver. You know, she does deliver. So I think the electricity of a female artist is afraid, not really afraid, but I just kind of feel like nobody wants to, like, I guess people don't want to deal with the barbs. People don't want to deal with, I don't know. But I feel like some of these girls, a lot of these girls, like Meg could definitely do it. A lot of these girls could come out here and be like, listen, I'm running this. You know, none of you all messing with me. Like, I'm adding stuff to the game. Like, you don't have to go and throw direct shots at Nicki Minaj. This is not what I'm saying. That's literally not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, though, go ahead, and if you're in a 100-yard dash and everybody is, and you're at the Olympics, everybody is the cream of the crop from their country. At some point, somebody's going to have to pull away and say, I'm going to go ahead and be the winner. You know what I'm saying? And it's no shade against everybody else, but I would just like to see somebody be like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to step out here and go ahead and take the title. I mean, because the lane is wide open. So I think that that's interesting. Now, something that, You know, and then here's Nicki. It's so crazy because I'm like, I feel like this woman literally watches my freaking tweets. Because then this woman comes out and she says, and this is the thing, this is what gets everybody hyped. This woman comes out, Nicki James is coming to do what the girls should have done. Nicki James is coming to show the girls what they should have just sat there and ate their foods. Nicki James is coming to show the boys how to really gag the girls. Pause. Nicki James is coming to restore hope in mankind. Okay? And then she says, August 11th is Queen Radio. August 12th is Freaky Girl. Okay, so that's her Rick James sample. She's a very freaky girl. So she may be talking about her Puthy cat there. Okay, and I've seen a lot of people saying, well, y'all mad about people talking about their Puthy cat, but y'all here for Freaky Girl. Let's be very clear. Nicki Minaj is one of the female rappers that does not have to talk about her Hunan, and she does not do it all the time. Okay, she just does not. So, yes, women can talk about it, but she doesn't have to. But my thing is this, when it comes with her, she literally came out here and, I mean, I just feel like, is anybody going to like step up to this hoe? Like, is anybody going to be like, girl, like, you know what I mean? And it's not like you have to, but I'm just like, people want to know why. Let's just be real. People talking about why female rappers boring. Female rappers boring because ain't nobody really challenging this bitch. That's the shade. And you don't have to challenge her on a Remy Ma level. You ain't got to like try to sheath her, eat her, and go below the belt and talk about, again, you know, her brother. You know what I mean? But let's be very clear. If the girls is out here, you know, giving what she gave back to her, it will be some electricity in female rap. But you got to be confident in your ability, and you kind of got to be ready for the smoke. And it's not about, oh, we just want to see beef, but let's be very clear. If your favorite was not Nicki Minaj and your favorite somebody else, and they was giving that energy back, you hoes would be quoting it. You hoes would be here for it. You hoes be ready to talk about it. So all of this, oh, they don't have to do that. They don't have to do that. Y'all are ready. Listen, y'all will be here for that. Y'all will want that type of electricity. This is why a lot of reasons why even when if you hate Nicki Minaj, you're listening and following everything that she does because you want to hear what she's going to say. That's what keeps you intrigued. You want to hear, after all of that surgery, you are still ugly. That is what gets me. Like, those are the lines that people are like, girl, who are you talking about? Like, you just like, that's that stuff. I mean, and people talking about, well, why y'all don't do this to men? Men do it all the time. They just do it in a different way. They talk about guns and stealing your girl. We're not into that. We gays and girls. You know, we're into catty, shade. Like, let's stop trying to act like girls need to act like men and gays need to act like straight men. We are in our divine feminine. We're catty, we're shady, we're cunty. That's how we do. We like that. Let's not act like that. We watch the Real Housewives and things like that. Like, girl, that's what it gives. Mean girls and bad bitches and gay boys. Like, let's not act like we're trying to live a heterosexual lifestyle. Okay? It's fun shade. Okay? Let's stop. Now, here's another thing that I would like to address. And I think that it gets very, very frustrating. It gets very, very frustrating to me. Let me put this down. And let me do this. Hold on. Where's this picture of Cardi B? Okay. It gets very, 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 very frustrating. Because first of all, I'm one of the only people that's really doing this. But I got something for y'all. Since y'all want to play in my face all the time. It gets very frustrating, you know, in this space, doing this day in, day out. I get very irritated by you fans because you guys are very messy. And I feel like a lot of you guys are very bitter on both sides. And that just is what it is. I just feel like for the Cardi B ones, like I don't know if it's some tea, like you feel like, oh, like I don't know what the energy is, but it just feels very weird to me, like because Cardi B follows me on socials or because I've, been to her party, like you guys feel like you guys are watching everything that I do, or somehow I can't say anything that goes against, something that she has done or put out. Like I have to like everything, or, it's almost like this energy, like you guys want her to like unfollow me. Like that's going to stop me from talking. Like it's weird, and then the Nicki Minaj people are like so weirdly obsessed with like thinking that I hate Nicki Minaj and then saying be equal. And then when I give fair commentary, it's like, oh, now I'm trying to be on Nicki Minaj's side and now I'm shading Cardi B. You guys are like weird on both sides and I really just don't understand it. So for me, I will say this though. Now you want bias, you're going to get bias. So now, and I'm doing this for me because I realize a lot of you guys don't respect honest. First of all, before we get there, I'm going to start here. I don't get where people assume because I said these girls need to assume the position and, and say, they run it, that this is shade towards Cardi B. Cardi B is not the only female rapper out. Newsflash. We're in 2022. Let's start there. Cardi B is not the only relevant female rapper out. There are many girls out. Cardi B is amongst the girls. But everything I say, especially as pertaining to Nicki Minaj, does not directly mean that it only goes for Cardi B. I don't know what world of delusion that you guys live in and you guys think that the only person that I'm ever talking about in my mind when it comes to, female rap and Nicki Minaj, and then it's all of a sudden, oh, that was a shot at Cardi B. That's weird to me. That's crazy to me. Now, I think also what I want to say is for you, Barbs and whatever, I just think that is very weird. And I think it's extremely weird how you guys will sit up here and say you guys want fair commentary, you want equal commentary, you want a balanced platform. But then when I give Nicki Minaj her flowers, you got assholes over here trying to say that I'm shading Cardi B. What is that? And so what I'm gonna do now I'm not gonna give fair commentary because Cardi B is my girl. So now I'm just gonna be completely biased. So now don't ask me to talk about if a song drops and if it falls short on the Billboard 100. I'm not gonna talk about it. We're only gonna talk about the good things because if I talk about the other things, then you guys are saying I'm trashing her. So it's like you don't really want fair commentary. You just want to make it seem like I'm bashing Cardi B at every moment that I don't agree with something to big up Nicki Minaj. And you guys are doing that on both sides. Cardi B fans are already doing that. And then Nicki Minaj fans, if I say something about Nicki Minaj, then all of a sudden that's a slug at Cardi B. So now I just won't say anything. So now you're going to get biased, Armon. So now I'm not going to say anything bad about Cardi B at all, even if it's trash. How about that? Because you don't respect it. So now we'll only talk about the positive and we'll only talk about the trash over here. Because you guys, that's what you want, right? You guys, you want, that's what you would like. That's what makes it fair, right? So I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to ignore anything that she does. And I'm going to just talk all about the trash over here. Because when I try to make it balanced, I have to be shading one or the other, which is crazy to me. Okay? You know what I mean? So that's just what's crazy to me. And I just think that you fans are like really, really weird because it's like when you try to do balance, it's like, oh, this and the third. I need to let you guys know. Could Cardi B assume the position? Yes, she's a female rapper too. All of these girls, Nicki throws shots at her too. Yes. She's been in the spot for a long time. She definitely can go and say, I'm running the game. Megan Thee Stallion can do it. Anybody. this wasn't just a message for her. So I don't understand why people try to make it seem like, oh, Armon was shading Cardi B. I'm grown. Like, come on, guys. But I think that y'all be trying to do that to try to put me in beef with Cardi B and hope that she'll unfollow me or something. I don't know, whatever weird shit y'all be on. But it's real lame. It's really, really lame. And I feel like that's like some weird shit that y'all really be on. And I think that that's so lame and so tired. And that's what I like. And I feel like there's times where I'll be like, you know what? I want to call Cardi and be like, you know what, girl? I think that you should unfollow me just because I think that the fans are trying to hold you following me over my head. You know, I really was going to do that one day. And I was just like, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. But I really was like, you know what? Because I don't like to feel like people feel like they're controlling me. Like, y'all not telling on me. Y'all not controlling me. And because someone follows me, I can't say anything. Like, or then if I say something about Nicki Minaj, all of a sudden I'm shading Cardi B. Like, that's weird shit to me. You know what I mean? And like, that's really irritating. It's really irritating. It's really, 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 really irritating. Because what y'all don't know is these two women and a lot of other ones, they respect when people are not just gargling nuts. You know what I mean? And some of you guys just will never get it because you're not on this side. And so I just think that that's weird. That you guys like, that the fans do like weird shit like that. But yeah, so I just wanted to address that because it's like anytime I say something, then all of a sudden I get 1,000 tweets of, oh, you're shading this, and then if I say something like about Nicki Minaj and her influence, then all of a sudden that's a dig at Cardi B. That's not a dig at Cardi B. But then you bar pages will be over here like, oh, he's shading Cardi B. Like, you guys are weird. Really, really, really weird. Weird. And so because I will go give criticism here, give criticism there, all of a sudden I'm flip-flopping. No. I'm my own person. I don't lean over here. I don't lean over here. I'm me. It is what it is. You don't like me? Don't follow. Don't listen. I'm not going to say any. I'm not going to say what you want to hear every day. You're not going to like my stuff is here. The difference between me and a lot of other people. First of all, I'm not on 100% on one side or the other. Then number two, I'm not a news reporter. I don't report the news. I'm more of a opinionated media personality. I give my opinion. So there's going to be many days that my opinion may be this way, my opinion may be that way. You watch me long enough, you may be able to string together some hours of footage where I'm stepping over my own opinion. You try doing this for 5 days, every day for 4 years. You might contradict yourself here and there, or you just might grow as a person. You talk a lot every day, give your opinion on topics, things change. You may seem like you contradict, it is what it is. I get on here and talk every day. You're bound to find something wrong with what I say. You're bound to be offended by something that I do. It is what it is. If you don't like my opinion, if you hate what I have to say, if you feel like I'm this, I'm that, don't watch me, block me, and unsubscribe. I'm just at that point with it, because at this point, I'm not here to read off a piece of paper what the news is. You hear from my thoughts. My thoughts change daily. My feelings change daily. It is what it is. So it is what it is. So, now let's also, so let's take some calls. Oh, child. Have I been on here an hour? Almost. Dang, okay. Dang, that hour went by quick. You guys are like weird. Yeah, I just don't like that people feel like they like that really irritates me. Where you feel like you watching me, you telling on me, and girl, like you holding something like I seen that people were like, oh, because Cardi follows him, he was trying to bait her into beefing with Nicki Minaj. Like, what the like what are y'all doing? Like, you know, and that's just crazy. Like, I just feel like people really be like haters and be trying to like, I don't know. They be trying to like do weird stuff. It's just weird. It's weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And you don't see nobody out here doing what I'm doing. Everybody is like 100%
Your
one
show
side.
now. Press 1. To hear important instructions, press.
Your show is scheduled to start in 36 seconds.
Hold on. And I don't understand. And then and then the Nicki Minaj fans are just as dumb because it's like, girl, you're here, and then you're like, oh, he was shady. Like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all like stupid.
Your
Okay,
show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. So if y'all want to call in, give your thoughts on your favorite songs. Anything that we talked about today, give your thoughts. And I don't know if I got into it, but yeah, that's what I meant as far as about Nicki Minaj and her not being afraid to go there. Like, she's not afraid to say, I'm the best and ain't nobody messing with me. And then you just be like, damn. You know? Oh, I did. Well, we did talk about that. I didn't realize that we did. 2694, you live on the air. Can you hear me?
Hey, Armon.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I just wanted to get into a couple of things with you.
Okay.
Okay, first, I just want to get into how, you say Nicki is always, wanting to go in for the kill, go in for the shots, fire the shots. But, like, it just gets me because, like you said, Armon, when she seen Cardi at the Met Gala, she was spooked and nervous. So why do you keep throwing these shots and spooked and nervous in real life?
Well, I mean, you would have to ask her.
Anyway.
I mean, I'm not sure what you're saying because that, I mean, people can do that. I mean, that's a thing. That's a real thing. So I'm not really sure what you're getting at.
Well, I just want to get into this also. Are y'all catching the tea that Doja Cat is falling off?
Oh, I've been catching the tea, but are you catching that tea? But I think it's because I think that's because her album, because her voice is gone. She can't sing right now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, something happened with her voice. So I think that her voice is
another girl that's really out here doing it and killing it for me is Chloe.
Okay. Thank you. Because you are not on, I don't know where you at with this conversation, but you're not here. Okay. Chloe Bailey is not in this conversation. Okay. Okay. 3294. Okay,
Hello?
you're not ready. Yes. I need you guys to be ready. I'm not really sure what you guys are on right now, but we need to be focused. 9522, you're live on the air.
Armon?
Yes.
Hi.
Hey.
Yes. I wanted to address why the fans are like coming at you about Cardi and Nicki. I just feel as though like you said, sometimes you could be a bit biased when it comes to Cardi. Like you just said before. And I think it is better when you are, just fair towards both of them. I feel like, when you do your commentary, I know, you've been calling Nicki out a lot, but I feel like you should be fair with both of them with your commentary. I know you might not like a lot of things that she does. Yes, I'm a barb. No, she's not perfect, but I love Nicki down. But I feel like if you keep it, fair on both sides, I think it would be a great thing because, Cardi is not perfect. And this
But
last
here's
song
the
she came out
thing. Here's the thing. I do keep it fair on both sides. And the minute that I give, where are you guys at when I give Nicki Minaj the compliments? And then the Nicki Minaj fans are literally saying that I'm shading Cardi. They're using that as ammunition. So here's the reason why I'm not talking about you, but here's the double-edged sword with the Nicki Minaj part. Because at this point, we cannot sit up here and say that I don't critique Cardi B, because I do. And every single time that I do, Cardi B fans automatically, he's moving weird, he's using Cardi B needs to unfollow him. That's that. Then you have the Nicki Minaj fans. They're not appreciative of the balanced commentary. What they will come and say is, oh, now he wants to be over here with Nicki Minaj. He's flip-flopping and he's throwing shade at Cardi B. So I'm just like, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep doing what I want to do, because it does, no one's happy.
No, I think you should still, what do you think about, hot ass, I'm not going to cuss, not being where it needs to be on the charts? Like, say how you really feel about both of them. Like, say how you really feel if she's not doing good, if her song is not doing good, if she's been online, complaining and crying. Talk about that too. Because you do be shading Nicki when she does that too. So it's like, keep it level-headed. It doesn't matter. You say what you want to say, but call her out too. That's all I'm saying. Call Cardi out too, because she's been acting a plain fool online lately. And I would love to hear your commentary on that.
Well, if you want to hear my commentary on that, you have to go watch the video on that, because sis, I don't know where you were at, but we did a whole hour show on that.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Keep it level-headed and do you, because Cardi, she needs to be called out too. Period.
Thank you. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, where were you at? Where were you at? Where were you at? This is what I be talking about. It's like, then on one hand, y'all just want me to sit up here and trash Cardi B, which is never going to happen. Like, this is what I be talking about. What? This is exactly what I be talking about. This is why I be like, boom, I can't do this. It like literally drives me insane. And it's like, you can't control the internet, but I think that's the part that drives me insane. People literally are just like, but anyway. All right. 8656, you're live on the air.
Hello, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
Okay, first I want to talk about Erica Banks. I noticed
Okay.
she's been stepping her game up. That's good and all, but I noticed ever since she got her surgery, she deleted all her old pics online, and she's online playing in her taco meat. One thing I appreciate about Cardi B, she always stayed true to who she was. And at this point, Nicki, I don't feel as though anybody stepped up against her yet. Megan, she tried, she talked her ish about, oh, I'm going to write my raps, I'm going to write, but she wasn't backing it up. Because we tired of hearing the same repeated verse. All Megan songs sound the same. She ain't got no versatile. Like, pretty much Nicki Minaj, I'm still waiting for a new girl. I thought it would be Erica Banks to go toe-to-toe just a little bit with, like, Megan and the other girls, not Nicki. But I still have not seen a girl yet to, like, be on Nicki level. I noticed Cardi.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. And it's not even like on Nicki level as far as success and career. I'm just saying, like, give her a challenge. Like, this woman literally be up here and I like, y'all want to talk about rap being fun or rap being boring? Like, this woman be literally out here throwing them shots, like, and daring bitches to shoot back. I want somebody to step up and body her ass. Like, really step up.
Cardi was meeting a match. I think of somebody sit there with her, you know, train her on, you know, the bars. I can see Cardi and Nicki doing the verses. I know y'all say Lil Kim, but I can see Cardi or somebody really train her with the freestyle. I can see her toe-to-toe. Everybody keeps saying Meg. I don't think Meg got it because I'm tired of hearing about Megan at the mall with somebody do. Not my dude, but somebody else do. And it's getting old, and it's getting lame, and it's getting boring. And then Erica Banks, she's starting to come off a little bit fake to me. I like her. I was rooting for her. But did you notice her whole Instagram just cleaned out even the music videos of her old body standing your ish? You know, Cardi, old body, whatever, still got it, whatever. A lot of other girls, she done deleted damn near her whole Instagram. And then she online playing with her taco. It's like a new Erica. You know, I want the old raw Erica that came out. This new is she doing? It's not it. And I'm still waiting on the girls to stand up with Nicki, like, that can bring the bars. Nicki, she can rap about anything. She can rap about credit cards. She can rap about your man. She can rap about the girl next door. She talks about everything. She can talk about Pizza Hut if she wanted to. And that's what rap all about. These girls, they just performers. They getting somebody to write their rhymes, and they just dancing, singing along, and, you know, practicing their lines. They're actors. We need real rappers, somebody that's going to bring the rap, the bars, the verses.
Yeah, and, you know, and I think it's a double-edged sword, though, because with that, you know, Nicki has went through a lot in the industry, and a lot of people don't like her, and a lot of female rappers don't fool with her. And at the same time, for some of these girls that's coming up, some of these girls are thinking like, well, maybe I don't want to come into the game like that because I don't really have, I'm not going to really have the support. But I feel like if you have the talent and you have the work ethic, it doesn't matter. Like, you will rise to the top if you really have what it takes. And maybe some people, and if you have the confidence, and maybe some people just don't have the confidence to step out. I don't know. I just feel like this. I feel like Nicki Minaj, she's been in the game over 12 years, 13 years, 15 years, I don't know how long. Okay. And, you know, she literally is one of the pinnacles of female rap. And at this point, like, it's not even like, oh, she's fallen off to a point where it's like she's no longer here or anything like that. I think it's more of it is time for a new generation. It's time for a new era. Like, who is going to be the girl to step up and be like, bitch, I'm now. I'm now.
Who do you think? Who you think that can go up and take Nicki crown? Or, you know, I think
anybody with confidence. It's not even a specific person. I think any girl that exudes confidence and ability could do it. I feel like Megan Thee Stallion is at a point right now. If she stopped talking about being at the mall with somebody daddy and just start talking about, like, I want to hear her talk about how she came in and had changed the game and got all these bitches twerking and how she need Cardi B help.
I think she really need to get trained by Cardi B or somebody. I understand she write her raps, but I think somebody need to help her a little bit with the writing. And I know it's a little bit off topic. I know he's not one of the girls, but if Saucy like was to be brought, I could see him like really. He got some bars. I could see
Saucy Santana is not going up against no Nicki Minaj. Bye. I'm done with that. Saucy Santana, girl. We had just the card, girl. No, you did not. 3514.
Hey, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on? I'm laughing at this last caller, child. Oh, my God. She had me until she said Saucy Santana, child.
Yes, Saucy Santana. Okay, now we're done.
Oh, my God. Oh, but she was right with as far as the girls is really not real rappers now. They all seem like they're trying to be video vixens to me. So I'm getting real. I just want to be sexy. I just want to be that girl, but I'm not going to really have to rap. That's what I'm getting out of the girls.
I do see like some of the up-and-coming girls giving video vixen, and I'm also seeing that the girls don't want like I feel like, and there's nothing wrong with it. I also see girls being in a space where they're like, okay, I just want to get my bag, and I want to be out the way. I don't want all the drama. I don't want to deal with the barbs. But I just feel like in order to go to that next level for real, like you got to be able to set. And I just think, and maybe this is my old way of thinking, but I think that this is why, unfortunately, Nicki is who she is, because even while she was working, she was working with Lil' Kim before, behind the scenes at one point, they were working together. But at some point, she said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull ahead. And that's what happened. Like, it was like, girl, I get it, but I'm going to pull forward. And she did that. But it was thought out. It was planned. It was executed. And I just think that, is there a girl out there that's not going to be afraid? Like, is there somebody out there that can go toe-to-toe with Nicki Minaj?
Honestly, like you said earlier, I think the girls are scared to go up against her because she will do career damage to you, because we've seen girls try to go against her, like Iggy Azalea. No, not, what's her name? Iggy Azalea.
Remy Ma.
Because Remy Ma, Iggy Azalea, like, them girls tried to go against her and tried to claim the spot, but look what happened to their careers. Like, I feel like the girls don't want their careers to be ended, and they don't want no parts with that.
I get that too, but I also feel like you could do it in a way where it's not malicious.
It would be fun, friendly.
Let's be very clear. Cardi B could definitely, and could at this point in 2022, Cardi B could have been claimed the queen. She could have been claimed the title. She could have been claimed the title.
Once she threw that shoe at Cardi, that was the claim of the title right there. I mean,
that was it.
Nicki,
but not even that. It was just that Cardi, maybe, I don't know, like Cardi B could have been claimed. Megan Thee Stallion, like there's just like these girls. There's girls out here that is solidified enough to where Nicki Minaj, if they give her the energy that she gave them, she can't touch their careers. They're big enough to where it won't affect them.
Yeah, I think for one, they don't have enough skill. Like Nicki said, like her bars stick. Like when Nicki raps and she gives a line in a bar, that will stick and it has meaning. Like a lot of their bars, like they don't really have any meaning. There's no real wordplay. She gives double entendres all the time in her. You know what I'm saying? Like she gives you wordplay. Like these girls, they don't have enough wordplay. Lakia, she's good. I like Lakia. She's good. Lotto is good too. Like there's girls that have the wordplay, but it just seems limited at times. Like they don't have the wordplay like her.
All right, caller. Thank you. Wait, okay, so let me ask you this. So do you think that do you think, because people were saying by me making that statement, I'm trying to create female rap beef. Do you feel like that this is like me trying to create female rap beef, or do you think that it's needed? Like, you don't, tell me you wouldn't want to see a girl give Nicki what she gives. Like, you wouldn't want to see another girl talk her shit like Nicki talk. Like, come on. Like, we cannot sit up here and say that. We would not be here for that.
The best energy we've had in female rap was when Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj was going at it. That was the most excitement we've had in female rap. When Remy Ma did Sheether and she was going at Nicki's head and they was going back and forth, that was the best to me. But let's
talk about let's take this as a prime example. You had Nicki Minaj drop, what was that song? Seeing Green. Called Megan Thee Stallion all kind of drunks, and she said, listen, if you want to shoot, I'm shooting shots. Who gonna shoot back? Or something like that. And Megan Thee Stallion dropped Hot-ish, and I think one line was I don't care if what a bum gotta say or something. Like, I'm the shit according to the Recording Academy. But my thing is, why didn't you say, like, you could have said so much more? Like, I kind of feel like, girl, like, then you come out with hands on my knees, shaking hands on my thigh shit. Yeah, like, girl, like, this woman just pretty much called you a drunk. So she's shooting shots, bitch. Who gonna shoot back? Megan Thee Stallion, you supposed to be the rapper's rapper. You battle rap, you do this, that, and third. This woman is at your neck, followed you, did all kind of stuff. I'm not saying you gotta go and do the Remy Ma thing. But you definitely, that Grammy line could have been a little harder. You know what I mean? And it could have been, and here's the thing. This is why, again, people try to make it seem like Nicki Minaj, or like this is I'm trying to start a beef, but you got to be very clear here. No one is saying to go get on a Sheether beat and go and make a diss record. That's not what Nicki does. See, you girls are thinking, I'm saying, put an address on it, get on some type of real hood New York beat and make a diss record like Sheether or the one that Lil Kim did. That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying, add it to do what Nicki do. Put it in a hit record. How you don't like me and trying to do everything like me? That is what gets me. Put it in a record that will be played on the radio. After all of that surgery, you're still ugly. Like, girl, like, you can do it in a regular radio record. You can do it in a fun pop record. You could do it in a record where it's gonna get played. It doesn't have to feel like a fucking diss. It can very much so just go with the song. She does it all the time. So that's what I'm saying. Like, people be trying to make it seem like niggas is like, yeah, get here and right down and just go head to head and just start busting direct shots at Nicki Minaj. No, you can do it in a cute way and get it off. Like, you can definitely get it off and then make motherfuckers guess what you're talking about. But I feel like when we start talking about what, and I'm not even saying you got to diss her, but what I'm just saying is it don't even have to be, it's less about dissing Nicki Minaj and more and being verse Nicki Minaj and more about being, being the one to not be afraid to pull ahead and assume a position. And unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it, you just will probably have to run into Nicki Minaj on your way pulling ahead because she has been here. So you would have to be prepared for that. But I'm missing the confidence from these hoes. I'm missing the confidence from these bitches that's really like, bitch, I'm the best and ain't nobody fucking with me. It's less about Nicki Minaj and more about who is going to say I'm the baddest bitch in the game right now. Who's going to give me that energy? And I'm not getting that. And I'm not going to feel any kind of way for saying that, girl, we want that energy because you and me and all of us here would be here for a bitch that was giving you visuals, bars, energy, and everything coming out like, bitch, I'm the baddest bitch right now. I don't care. We on 10. And doing numbers, you're going to be here for it. And you can sit up here and act like you wouldn't be here for it all day long. You would be here for it. We all would. It'd be so much conversation. The reason why y'all feel like female rap is boring because ain't nobody, there's no electricity. There's no electricity here. No one is really saying anything to excite you. Okay. So let's see. 7015, you're live on the air.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm living the dream one night at a time. All right. So I'm coming with the pum, pum, pum. You ready?
Okay, come on.
All right. So I get everything that you're saying with, and I love the fact that at least you're, but I'm going to be honest with you. I love the fact that you are, like, at least trying to be at least, like, middle ground. Like, listen, I'm here for the truth, fact. I respect that. But I'm going to be honest, like, with if anybody that I feel like that can take Nicki on, it's Megan Thee Stallion. But Megan Thee Stallion has too much shenanigans going on because she has, as far as she writes, she has the lyrics, she has the attitude, she has all that we need. But she didn't come in focused like we needed her to be. You know what I'm saying? We needed her to come in here and just be focused. And even if she wanted to deal with all these, like come in shooting. Cardi B, as far as Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, okay, like how you said, like you wanted her to come in and say, hey, I'm that bitch and I'm the queen or whatever. But Cardi,
Thank you. 3035, you're live on the air.
I was waiting. Lord have mercy. Hi, Armon.
Hey, what's going on, boo?
What's going on? So I'm going to be quick. My favorite song of 2022 is The Positive Check. Okay, let's put that
Okay,
out there.
period.
Like, that's my jam. Okay, number one. Number two, the reason why I feel like Erica Banks, she's missing something, and I think it might be her flow. It's the same. It's kind of repetitive. Something that, like you were saying about these women talking about their kitty cat. I agree with you on that. I am so sick. It's like every time Megan put out a song, that's going to be mentioned. And we're tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants her to be like more harder, more driller, whatever case it be. The thing is she can't be because she was taught, her mother taught her how to rap. She wasn't taught by the streets. And it's different from being a battle rapper from the streets, doing those underground mixtapes and really getting it from the mud like Nicki and Cardi have done. That's why they can go so hard. And I must do a little retraction. I didn't like Hot Mess when it came out. I really didn't. But after watching Cardi perform it on Wireless, that song just took off for me. Like, it just totally took off. Her performance of it was amazing. I agree with you that the girls, they need something. You know what I mean? They need something. Everybody's too coasting right now. And, and I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying for them to get out here and pull hair and throw shoes and all of that. But get back into the music. Get back into when y'all was the shots and stuff like that. But I kind of feel like nobody's answering Nicki Minaj because nobody cares about her no more. I'm not trying to be blunt. I think the Barbs are just her fans, and I wouldn't too much let you worry about whose side is saying what about what. Long as the people behind the scenes, the personal relationships you have with these artists, they grew to love you because you were unbiased. You said what you felt. You get what I'm saying? So therefore, continue that, Armon. Don't change for nobody. Say what you feel how you say, and that's just that.
Yeah. And I appreciate that and I respect that. And that's right. And I think like one of my other friends were telling me, he was like, you're the only one in this space that's doing this and saying this. So people are always going to look at you and try to, I just don't like that. I feel like people are trying to like, I don't know. They feel like they're like stopping or trying to like make me fall out with people. I think that that's weird. You know what I'm saying?
They can't make you fall out with nobody because it's the personal relationship that matters. So, you know, if you want to let a fan base dictate how you're friends with me, then I don't need to be friends with you.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You okay? So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And, you know, and I think y'all sleeping on the city girls. JT, them bars in Atlanta.
Yeah, but but see, here's the thing. All the new girls are all D-writing. They're so far up Nicki's.
Yeah.
Everybody is like D-writing Nicki for a feature. That's what I'm saying. Like, who's gonna say the feature? I'm like, who's gonna say forget the feature? Like, everybody's D-writing for the feature, and that they may not get.
I think our girl Cardi, we waiting. Like, I think the next thing she put this little thing out, you know what I mean? I think Cardi really gonna step in their shoes. I feel it. I feel Cardi with the braids coming back. I feel it.
Cardi should have, she could have been, was like, girl, what do we do? I washed you. She's like, you know what I mean? Like, cause she did. She literally came in and washed Nicki Minaj. She did. She did. And I'm just like, girl, she could have been said it. She did.
Okay. Yeah, but you know, in her own time, you know, Barty move at her own time. Nobody pushing her to put out an album. It's at her own time, and when she do, it's gonna break the internet, and she knows it.
But again, I want to make very clear, it's less about Nicki Minaj, even though it is about her, but it's more about that confidence that she had, that which catapulted her into the lane that she's in. Because I think if we still going back to talking about why everyone feels like female rap is boring, they feel like female rap is boring because honestly, there's nobody out here that's giving that electricity that where you feel like, oh, she has the audacity, she got some nuts on her, oh wow, she got some oh really, oh and then it's adding up. You know, like, you know, it takes some gall. It takes some cojones to get out here and be like, yeah, I said it, and I'm showing up, and I'm doing it. Like, we're missing a cockiness and an arrogance. Like, we get it from Nicki, but like, I feel like people are like ready for a new person to give us a little bit of that cockiness.
Yes. Exactly.
And I just feel like we don't have nobody out here giving us that real arrogant, cocky, you know, like not even on some like, I want to battle you. It just like, you just ain't messing with me. Like, you know, like I feel like we're missing that electricity. That conversation starter.
I totally agree. It's all about what the coochie can do. Like, let's get in that bars. I totally agree with you. I'm here for it. So I don't feel no ways about it. I wouldn't let nobody else make you feel no way about it. You know what I'm saying? But
Thank you,
my
boo.
time. I'm going to get back in the chat. Bye.
All right. Yeah. So, you know, I just feel like you know, and maybe that's just me, but it is what it is. Like, girl, I like a little edge, a little. I want to see somebody be like, oh, really? Oh, girl, you think that you really, and then really show me like, oh, yeah. So it's less about someone else, but really just about like, oh, y'all didn't know. Yeah, I'm really gonna get out here and show you. I'm finna change the game. You know what I mean? I'm finna bring it back. I'm finna keep it alive. Like, you know, I just. But then actually put up. So yeah, those are my thoughts on that, child. I mean, we can keep going. I got a couple more we'll take, and then we're gonna dip out. 2484, you're live on the on the girls on the air. 2484.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
You can hear me?
Yes.
Oh, I finally got on. Okay. Thank you, Lord. Okay, you can hear me clear?
Yes, go. Spit it out.
All right. I'm sorry. Okay, I just feel like at the end of the day, all of this is rap music. Like, if these girls want to be what Nicki is at right now, they have to push their pen. Like, push it. Like, we don't care about none of that kitty cat stuff. Like, yeah, it's cool and fun, ha, ha, ha. But, like, say something else. Like, come on. Talk about your upbringing. Talk about anything else besides kitty cat. Like, come on. Y'all have to have some type of... And the thing is, what makes Nicki Minaj so different is because she have a big connection with her fans. Like, you cannot deny that. Like, she do a lot for her fans. And I think that's why, like, her fans ride so hard for her because she ride hard for them. Not
Well,
saying,
and
like,
also,
Cardi-
she's not afraid. She entertains them. She's with the. I mean, it's a double-edged sword, but she excites them when she does. You want to hear what she's going to say.
Yeah, right. And
Like,
I just feel like it's. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
when Nicki Minaj drops music, it's no shade. You literally are going to go and I don't know about you, but like I'm gonna go and I'm going to go and read the lyrics because I want to see what did she say.
Right, you gotta go back. You gotta
go back, and you gotta go back again. You gotta like it's no shade, but that's what makes it exciting.
Right, and I think that's what some of the girls is missing. Like they're pushing their pen to a certain extent. Like they not, because Nicki can write a rap over 10 times over again to make sure people don't get it the first time they hear it. You know, you gotta go back and listen to it. But other than that, yeah, I just feel like Cardi, I feel like she can do it, but it's like something, she needs to stay out of drama. Like, that's what it is. She needs to stay out of drama, and she really do needs to start, like, listening to what her fans want from her. Like, you know how Nicki just did the other day with the little, you know, people calling in and she asking them, you know, she asking her fans, what do y'all like? What y'all want to see? You know, she getting ideas from the people she care about the most, her fans. Like, name one time Cardi B had a meet and greet with her fans, like an autograph signing, or went backstage and met all her fans, talked to them, genuinely, like, talk to them, sit them down, ask them what's going on with their lives. Like, Nicki have done paid for people tuition, so et cetera, you know. So I think the big problem the girls have today is connecting with their fans. Yeah, they connect with them, but not like how Nicki connects with her fans. You know what I mean? So the girls got to get it together. Right now, who's leading the race is Nicki Minaj. I mean, Nicki Minaj is booked and busy in August. You can't lie. Look, she got a whole Young Money reunion tour. I mean, performance. She hosting a basketball celebrity game. She got so much stuff. Queen Radio coming back. Freaky Girl dropping next. So she got stuff going on and on and on, and that's what people want to see. You know,
that is what people want to see. But Nicki Minaj is definitely going to have to step up her performance and her visuals. Period. Now, we're not going to do that because the other girls are eating her up in performance and visuals.
I mean, just look at the facts. Look at Wireless. I mean, she ate Cardi B up. She ate Cardi B up in one performance, and Cardi B had 3 performances. Nicki was literally the most talked about celebrity for Wireless. Like, come on. Like, I mean, Wireless said it themselves, like the queen has arrived. Literally,
Wireless was cute. Wireless was cute for her, but I'm saying when this video, I'm going to need, like, we're not going to sit up here, and I'm not going to keep taking Queen Radio. I'm not going to keep taking half-ass from Nicki Minaj. I'm not going to keep taking last minute. I'm not going to keep taking, you know, Instagram Queen Radio. This needs to be a real Queen Radio. Okay, this doesn't need to be some Amazon app Queen Radio. This needs to be the Queen Radio that we know. So I don't know what happened with Apple, but this doesn't need. No, listen, like, you guys really have to stop because what I don't like is with the Nicki Minaj fans, and I hear everything you saying, but then you guys lower the bar for her for certain things and you guys excuse certain stuff. Her visuals, you know, they're not really that great, and these other girls are eating her up with their videos and their creative directions.
We gotta really get into it because she has, though, like, the whole interest of her Wireless performance. You know, the little Catwoman thing and the little robbery. You can't deny, like, she is giving the girls something. Like, even if when she's performing, the background of the of her performance, just of all the images of her videos and stuff popping up, she's giving the girls, well, her fans, the fans who really care about her, what they want, like, and I think that's really all that matters to her is her fans. Like, Forget everybody else. Like, this is what satisfying her fans. This is what the fans feeding off of Nicki Minaj is Nicki Minaj. This is, come on, name a
So it sounds like you
female
just.
rapper
So it
that-
just seems like, and it's fair to say that anything that she does, you're gonna like what she does, and that's fair.
No,
That's what you're
because
saying.
I don't agree with.
Because,
don't
but that's
agree
what you're
with
saying
everything.
though, because here's the thing: you cannot have critiques for Cardi B and everybody else, but then you have excuses for Nicki Minaj. That just doesn't work that way.
But it's no. But Armon, listen, it's.
But
no
you're
shade.
literally just. I'm literally telling you that every girl. I'm talking about this freaky girl video needs to look like it's got a freaking budget to it. Nicki Minaj's music videos are trash. Do we have a problem with probably one of the best videos she's done in the last 5 years?
Mm-hmm. But it wasn't just
Everything
because
else,
of-
this woman has been in a kiddie pool twerking. Stop that.
Okay, but when the last time we seen that from her? Come on now.
When's the last time you got a real video? When's the last time you got a full real video from her?
Do we
So
have a
she
problem?
don't. Let's not act like she's out here been dropping music like that either. Singles and like videos, because she haven't.
It's music though. It's music. We go. up.
These are the excuses that we talk about.
What, Armon? You said it yourself.
You're justifying it. You're clearly justifying. But what I'm saying is this: you cannot have all these critiques for Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and you can't say that Nicki Minaj needs to step her video quality up. That's when I stop hearing you, because it's like you got to be real.
But okay, you saying stepping up videos.
Even
but what
her
about
features,
lyrics?
Let's talk about her features. Her features quality.
Okay.
You know what? She probably charged so much that the feature videos are trash. Like, listen, Coi Leray, that video, Blick, that big video, but that looked like that came from Coi Leray budget. When you look at Cardi B features, the Wild Side video, the Lizzo video, those were, look at those videos. Like, that's what I'm saying. Nicki Minaj, I can't continue to do this. Nicki Minaj videos are trash. They're trash.
Okay. But the lyrics is not, though. That's why I'm trying to tell you, like, really, honestly, my opinion, I don't really care about videos. Look, as long as the music is good, like, you can't lie. She went hard on We Go Up. She went hard on Do We Have a Problem. Come on, y'all gotta stop with all this. Oh,
now we don't care about the video. Okay. I understand. Now we don't care about the video. I get it, chat. But thank you for listen. I like talking to you.
I'm not saying that we don't care about the video, but the reason why her fans love her, not just because of the looks she give us, you know, is because of the music. Like, people getting so stuck on, y'all have to look this way. You have to look this way. You gotta have this slim waist like how she have her slim waist. You gotta have this kind of color in your hair. But then the music is not there. But see, with Nicki, she give us the music. She give us the lyrics. She give us the bars, the punchline.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Nicki, no shade. Nicki is not the girl for the looks no more. Cardi B is the girl that everybody want to look like right now. It's no shade.
Really?
You know, Cardi B is the fashion girl right now. Nicki Minaj is not the fashion girl no more like that.
That face is undeniable.
God. Her face is sickening, but what I'm saying is Cardi B, like, you cannot deny the fact that Cardi B is eating Nicki Minaj up in the fashion. She's eating Nicki Minaj for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Eating her up.
You know who else have good fashion looks? Lil Kim. I like Lil Kim look, because, you know, I'm not a big fan of her music, but I do like her look. I would say she be killing it with the look. I think her look more better than Cardi B looks to me. So I guess it's just all in the waiting. I mean,
yeah.
Nicki
But thank you,
leading the
child.
game.
Nice talk to you. I gotta keep moving because we got hella people in the chat. All right, love you. Bye. Whew. Y'all know we get into some things, child. Y'all know we get into some things. I don't know why y'all even act like we don't. Like, y'all don't know we be getting into some things over here. Okay, you already know. But see, that would be my thing. Like, that be the whole thing. You can't have all these critiques for Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, everybody else, but then you gonna sit around and dance around and skate around the Nicki Minaj critiques. There's a lot of things that we can critique Nicki Minaj on. Okay? So my thing is, let's just keep it fair. Let's keep it fair. And people don't want to do that. Why? Why can't we keep it fair? Why can't we do that? That's my whole thing. Why can't we keep it fair? Okay. 0296, you're live on the air. Okay, let me get my girl on here. Eva with the T. What's going on, baby?
Girl, that boy was so annoying. Like I couldn't take it. Like I don't even know how you entertained it because it was like you were just picking all the good stuff about Nicki Minaj to make her look good, but there was no criticism for her. But I'm on, and I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna keep it a stack because I 100% agree with you. At the end of the day, this lady has been trolling the girls. And I understand some fans are like, oh, but, you know, she's looking crazy and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's not act like these girls, like none of the rap girls have been subbing and throwing shots at Nicki. Why not just put out your best single and take a couple of shots? They have indirectly done it anyways. I mean, Cardi had bars like, it just couldn't be as hot as me in the summertime with a blanket. With a
blanket on, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I
need more of that energy. I need more of that. Bitch couldn't be hot as me in the summertime with a blanket on. I need that type. But see, that was on a feature. That was on a Migos record. I need that on a Cardi B record.
And I need it on a Cardi record as well.
I don't want that on a Migos record. But go ahead, sorry.
She said, I'm in a lamb chop and I don't play along. I mean, come on now. Like, she said, it just really be puppets, and I'm in a lamb chop and I don't play along. Like, I get it. I know exactly what you're saying. You want a girl to claim their spot, to not let this, not let this girl bully you and troll you because it's blatant. And at this point, I think it's needed. Like, it's no shade. You have male rappers literally talking about they're the best all the time. So I get exactly what you're saying, and I feel like all the rap girls should definitely claim their spot. Like, you're here to stay.
Yeah, you have niggas like Lil Wayne that will tell you he's the top rapper alive, greatest rapper alive. Like, niggas literally, and you end up respecting it. Drake will say he's the greatest rapper alive. Like, Jay-Z, like, all the niggas that you look like that are the greats have said it.
Right. But I also feel too, and now that, you know, I gotta be real. Do you think that maybe the label's telling them they shouldn't engage in that?
Maybe, but I just feel like we're taking it too literal. There is a way for you to, like you said, put the same kind of energy in a single. Like, it's not about just like, you don't have to blatantly be disrespectful. But it's just more of just letting, it's just more about separating yourself and just making it clear. Like, because when we get down to, and like I said, it's nothing wrong with the Uchi talk, with the PUTHY talk, you know, because we're going to do that. But like, girl, I just feel like the reason why we all are bored is because ain't nobody giving no electricity. And the reason why Nicki feel like she can, like, at this point, I feel like even Nicki is like begging for it. And like, here's the other part. No, Nicki Minaj is not a Cardi B competition. Nicki Minaj is already established in here, right? She's there. And even though I feel like Cardi B came in and she's on top and kind of like, she is the new generation, she is the new era, whatever. Nicki Minaj is, we have to still be honest and realize Nicki Minaj still has a fan base that will make her trend. This woman can still go on hiatus and be trending without saying a single word. This woman is still on the pulse of the culture. Like, this woman is still relevant. So we cannot act like she's not relevant to where she can't be addressed. Let's be very clear. If there was a girl out here that was stepping up to some of the shit that she said and not even have to go against her, but just kind of gave that same energy, that would add some electricity to the female rap culture. It's no shade.
You want the rap girls to get cocky. And
I want them to get cocky. I want them to get arrogant.
Exactly. And I do too, because at the end of the day, I feel like at this point, Nicki Minaj is literally punking the girls. It's no shade. It's no shade, because I'm like, I could not stand there and let somebody do that. Put it in the bars and beat the girl at what she's good at. And that is charting, numbers, all of that, because she says, you know what I'm saying, she don't rap beat, she puts out hits. Put out a hit and definitely direct it, that the hit is definitely about her. I mean, to me, it would be like, talk about your accolades, let her know you're here to stay, and you ain't going nowhere. That's how I feel.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Talk about your accolades. You ain't going nowhere. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want some cocky. I need a cocky bitch. I need an air, and I don't want Nicki Minaj to be the only cocky bitch.
If for real, because at the end of the day, both of the girls have the accolades.
Yeah.
It's no, the two girls, Megan and Cardi, both have accolades. It's no shade. And some of the accolades she don't even have.
Yes.
So they could definitely use that to their advantage. It's no shade. Like, and even if, like, you know, like if Cardi feels like she's subbing too much, put it in a bar. You know, she had that famous line. She had the famous line about subs, and she ain't Jared. Let's be clear. So I want the girls to come to play.
That's all. And my thing is, it's like, and it's not like, and I don't know why people are like, no, this is beef. They don't need to beef. No, it's not about. That's why you hoes are bored. It's not about beef. It's just like, this is why you guys are saying that you're bored. And let's be very clear. When these girls drop records, even if you're talking about, oh, how this and how that, you're waiting to see if they're going to say something. Everybody is. So stop. Yeah, you guys want some punchlines. And you guys want to sit up here and get mad at me because I'm the guy that's actually saying, we want some punchlines. We want some cocky shit. We want some arrogance. We want you to read this bitch because she keeps wearing all of you hoes out.
It's no shade.
It's no shade.
Like,
everybody. And nobody's saying anything.
Right. I need somebody to, like, you know what I'm saying? Hit her where it hurts. Do it in the music. Why not? And
because my whole thing is, but see, then it gets to the point. Here's the thing. But you got to be ready for that comeback, because if you do, Nicki Minaj ain't no hoe. That's the whole thing, though. It's no shade. Miss Mamas can really rap.
Right to respond. Right.
And she can really rap.
You have to have two. One to direct it and the second to respond. I feel it. Like, I'm here for it and I want it. It's no shade, because the best female, it's a sport. Even in male rap, like, the best situations was like Biggie and Pac. The best music came out of, like, you know, directing each other. And they didn't really say names, that you just knew who they were talking about. It's no shade. Even like Kim and Foxy, like, let's be clear. I just miss the sport of calling each other out without calling each other out.
Yeah.
And being cocky.
And being fun. Like, that's what a bad bitch is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, make, like, you know, like, I don't know. But there is something interesting, though. Now, we have to take into account now that we have a thing called the blogs. And so the blogs will really get down here and start doing narrative pushing. And so it takes the fun out of it.
Yeah, definitely. Because, like, even with, off topic, even with, well, it was blatant, but, like, how, it's no shade. Because I'm, you know, I like the mess. Even with, like, what Future's doing, recording someone who's, like, who's the stepdad to his son. You know what I'm saying? He's doing a music video right now. Like, I'm into that. I'm into mess like that. I don't care. I'm here for it. It's entertainment. It's music. We're here to be entertained. You don't have to take it that serious and so literal. I get some girls are still street and have hood mentalities, but you know what I'm saying? Just solidify your spot. Let the girls know that you ain't going nowhere. I mean, they literally have the backing to do that because they have the numbers, they have the fan base, and even if they did, add her.
I'm ready for somebody to say that I'm the queen of rap. Period. I'm ready for a bitch to claim the crown.
In a single, not a feature, because Cardi has done it in a single. I mean, in a feature. She hasn't done it in a single, and I want it in a single, too.
Like, I was even listening to Flo Milli. I was listening to Flo Milli's album. Maybe she's not there yet, and I thought it was cute, but she was like, yeah, I'm the princess of this rap. Like, she was like the princess of rap. I'm ready for a bitch to be bold enough and say, even if you're not even that bitch, I'm the queen of this shit. And I dare anybody to say that they better than me. Like, that's what I'm ready for. I'm ready for a bold bitch to come out.
It's no shade. I'm tired of the kumbaya. It's no shade.
It's no shade.
I want them to be like, listen, I'm the reason that you girls are even getting put on right now.
Yes.
I'm here for it. I like it. I need the mask. And people are like, get mad about it, but I need the mask. Because I need something to talk about and be like, and rap about and like recite it over and over.
Yes.
And make it my caption. Make it my story.
Yes.
The girls,
I need something to be excited about. Yes.
Exactly.
You get it.
Like, I get it. I've been saying that. It's no shade because, we have our conversations and I'm like, bitch, it would be sickening. I could tell what she's doing. She's trolling and basically punking the girls. It's no shade. She's punking the girls, and people might be like, oh, well, they don't need to respond. But I'm like, in school, when somebody does that to you, do you not respond? Because I know how to respond.
Yeah.
It's no shade. It's no shade. I mean, that's all I had to say, friend. I'm here with you, and I understand.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Why do you think that, because every other day, why do you feel like I'm always in the middle? Like, do you feel like these fan pages and like why, like I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. Like if I say something about Nicki Minaj, that means all of a sudden I'm shading Cardi B, and then the Nicki Minaj, like what is that mess? Like why? Do you feel like they want like Cardi B to not fuck with me? Because I kind of feel like that's what the energy is. I feel like some of these fans be like haters. What do you think?
See, this is my take on it, and this is how I see it because I was in the same predicament as you. And I'm going to say this blatantly how it is. How these fan bases, especially on Twitter work, when you're bashing, quote unquote, even though it's your constructive criticism, they see it as like, oh, he's reading her, or oh, he's doing this. They'll take your clip and use it to troll, right? So when you're not doing it for their favorite, then they don't utilize you. You're now the enemy. That's how I see it. And it's just like you can't please neither of them because at the end of the day, all they want is for you to troll their face. I'm gonna be clear. I'm gonna be real. When they don't see you as, oh well, he's bashing Cardi now. And that's not bashing Cardi. Giving Cardi Cardi herself tells you like she likes you because you don't blink. You know what I'm talking about? You don't ride her blink. And it's just like they don't understand that. They don't know what constructive criticism is because at the end of the day, an opinion is an opinion, just like they have their opinion. But what I don't like is how they'll sit in their group chats or they'll sit on social media and try to paint narratives just like the same blogs that they complain about. That's all I have to say.
Thank you.
The same blogs they complain about. Bye,
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Period, Pool. We've been on here tonight. Let me see. Uh-oh. Oh, child. Hold on. Oh, my sister talking about, I'm watching your video, and I said you one of Doechie's songs, but it was a minute ago. But you've been liking her. She's up next for sure. Yes, shout out to my sister. Yes, she did send me one of Doechie's videos. Yes, I love Doechie. Yes, yes, yes. So let's continue to get into some things. 8822, you're live on the air.
What's up, Armon? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, child. I ain't gonna get too much into the Nicki and Cardi situation because you know how I feel about that. You know what's the tea with that. But I will say though, I love Doechie. I think she's very talented, and I'm rooting for her. I like the remix that she did with SZA. I do think SZA wasn't needed, even though I know it's gonna boost her career. But I feel like that remix probably should have had Kendrick or Doja on it. I feel like that kind of more bear type of song. I think SZA didn't have enough sass, and I think her voice was a little bit too high for the song. I think Doechie was more like laid back, but she had a little bit of sass. And I think the topic, I don't know. To me, from what I heard, SZA wasn't really on topic of what like Doechie was trying to like,
SZA was everything on that record. SZA, I don't even listen to the original no more.
She had a presence on the song. Don't get me wrong, her presence was really known, but I just felt like the topic was two different topics. Like, but she did make herself being, she made herself like being known, but I just felt like she didn't really fit the tempo of the song. But
I'm here for Doechie stepping into her dark skin Doja Cat era. I want a black girl.
Oh, she is. She is. She's definitely, Doja's my girl, but Doechie, I look for Doechie too. Like, I think that's a spot for everybody to eat. I just think you have to be talented and you have to know how to stand out. And Doechie stands out just like Doja Cat stands out. So I'm here for Doechie. I like her music. I've been supporting her. I like her BET Awards performance is everything. I think she's amazing. So, and I'm happy for her. Hopefully she gets more big collabs. Flo Millie's amazing as well. I heard her, I think that was her album. It was really good. I can definitely tell that she's very talented, and she definitely, was doing her thing and killing it. Megan Thee Stallion's new record, I don't really like it like that. I feel like she could have did better. I think she's very talented, but she's just not really putting out the best music. But a part of me is starting to feel like Megan Thee Stallion's saving all her best music for when she leaves 1501. I think she's just putting out anything to probably to just, to get out of her contract. But once her contract's over, she might improve on everything, because I don't know. Like, I just feel like she just hasn't really been putting on her best work, and I just think it's because she is probably, I don't know, maybe like don't want to give her best work because she don't really like her, and she's under like,
she just kind of just trying to pass, like just give them stuff to satisfy her contract.
Yeah, just to get by. But I don't really think she's really out here really trying to put out the best music, because she's very talented. You know what I mean? Even though I have my things with Meg, but I feel like I will still sit here and say that Meg is talented, and Meg definitely deserves her spot. She's worked hard for her. Come up is amazing. You know what I mean? I might not really seek her like that, but I will respect her. But this song was just honestly trash.
This song was a bore. This record was a bore. Future saved the record for me, but this record, Megan Thee Stallion is making these boring records. She could have kept this. I don't know. This seems like an album cut. Like, it's just like, okay, you threw Future on the record. This is boring. This was literally boring. I don't even remember what the song was about. This is boring. This Megan Thee Stallion record was boring. It was boring. Maybe it'll be a club grower.
It was boring. I think Megan's element is when Megan does the, like the Plan Bs, or like the Girls in the Hood, or the song, the Who Shot Your record, or whatever, Shots Fired, what she did with the Tory Lanez thing. I think that's where she really gets into her element. Like when she hop on that 90s, hip hop beats, like when she gets into her Little Kim bag, she be eating. But when she does the pop records, or when she do like all these nasty, freaky songs, I just feel like she just kind of just loses her touch. I don't know. I just feel like this record was very unnecessary, and it was not memorable at all. But that's Megan for you. And then the Nicki and Cardi thing, I'm gonna just say this. Somebody did send me a tweet, because even though you definitely pressed that button, but it's no shit. I can support the show. I'm still watching.
I blocked you. I did have to block you because you were talking stupid on my page. But yes, but you can call in for sure.
Listen, Omar. You know I go out.
I did have to block you.
You was on a lot, honey. You was on a lot. The girls were giving too much, and you know how to read.
Let's keep it going before I end the phone call. You've been doing good. Let's go.
Yeah. So let me say this though. I will say that your tweet, from what your tweet went, I think from what I understood from your tweet, I think you were trying to say like, you know, like what makes Nicki stand out from other girls is that she don't talk about her coochie a lot. Like maybe she might talk about it, but she has different elements in her music, and it's not just focused on one thing. And she's able to touch different genres and different things to make her stand out. So, but for you to come on the show now and say, maybe you probably just further explain it, but to say like, oh, the girls ain't really trying her, they ain't stepping on her neck, they ain't making songs saying that they're the queen of rap. These girls can't say they're the queen of rap because they don't have a lot of elements to them. A lot of these girls, they want the message. I love Doja Cat, but Doja Cat is not a rapper's rapper. Like to me, she's a rapper, but she's not a rapper's rapper. Cardi B is not that talented. Yes, she has the fashion, she has the looks, and she has the visuals on clear, but talent-wise, she's not that talented. Megan Thee Stallion, talented but one-dimensional. She can perform, but she's very one-dimensional. Flo Millie's still trying to find her foot. Doechie's new. Doechie might be that girl, but I don't know yet what it would take with Doechie. Lotto, you know, she's another person that talks about her coochie a lot too. So I feel like a lot of these girls don't have that much talent, and they know that they can't go toe to toe with Nicki on the track. So of course, they ain't gonna make a song talking about bow down, or I'm the queen of rap, when you actually don't have elements to prove why you're the queen of rap. You could do it, but it has to make sense. Like with Remy, when Remy went there, because Remy's talented. Yeah, after she sheeped Nicki, her career ended, but she could go toe to toe with Nicki on the track. She's very talented. You know what I mean? Like these other girls, they don't have that element of going toe to toe with Nicki Minaj on the track. So I don't think they will ever go there unless Nicki probably disrespects somebody. Megan throws little shots here and there, but
I think Megan can go toe to toe, and I really do think that Cardi B could really go toe to toe with Nicki if she wanted to really get into a bag.
You think Cardi B can go toe to toe with
I
Nicki
do.
Minaj?
Here's the thing. Is Nicki Minaj, is Cardi B just a better rapper? Like Nicki Minaj might be a better rapper, but I think that Cardi B is not a trash rapper. Like Cardi B could make a dope song and go toe to toe with Nicki Minaj. I'm not talking about a freestyle battle. I'm talking about let's go hit for hit and bust shots if we wanted to. Cardi B could definitely do that. Cardi B could definitely give you some bars and to eat Nicki Minaj up. She definitely got some bars for Nicki Minaj. You don't think that Cardi B got no bars for Nicki Minaj? Like, so you're gonna sit here and say that Cardi B has no bars for Nicki Minaj?
No, I think it comes down to the line of maybe she might say certain things that might hit Nicki.
So you don't think that Megan Thee Stallion or Cardi B have no bars for Nicki Minaj?
No, Megan might have a bar or two because Megan's a little bit more talented, but Megan can't even switch her flow. Megan has the same flows. Megan cannot even switch her flows like 3 times in the song. So what can she really say? She might have like a bar or two, but what can Megan really do? Like, I feel like to me it's and I'm not saying you in particular, but for me it's the fake social media stuff for Megan Thee Stallion. Like everybody wants to be team Megan Thee Stallion. But people really ain't supporting this girl, and this girl really ain't doing nothing that's really, like, her career is not, she's making, like, she's doing stuff, she's out here working, but she's not having anything that's memorable. Like, I feel like her peak was when she started. Like, right now, she's just in it. Like, it's just like, it's like she's in and out. There's no stable in her career. There's nothing about her that's impressive. I'm proud of her. She's a black girl winning. I'm not going to, despite whatever she and Nicki had, I'm still going to root for her because she's a black girl in this industry winning, and she's talented. I don't care for the other girl that you support, but I will say Megan's talented. But Megan can't even go toe-to-toe with Nicki. She can't. I'm sorry. I just don't think she can. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
We're going to have to do this is why, like, side note, this is why, low-key, this is why I wanted to just start a freaking podcast, because we can't listen to no music on here.
You hit me up.
I know, but it didn't. But a lot of things happen. But the thing is, I want to play. This is where we need to go into a song break. Like, we need to be able to listen to music. This is why I'm over it. Like, we might have to do these long talks over a podcast, guys, because it may not be no video, but because we need to be able to listen to these songs. And that's just the only thing. That's because we need to get into some songs right now. But okay, thanks, boo. I'll talk to you later. Maybe I'll unblock you, but you got to stop acting crazy. Bye. All right, 420, and then you see now he's been blocked, and now the barbers are sending over my tweets. Why are you guys sending over my tweets? Why is everyone sending don't send my tweets. Don't follow me. Why are you sending my tweets? Don't send nobody my tweets. Why are you hoes follow me? You don't like me. Why are you sending over tweets? Why? Okay, let me get my girl. Pisces Princess, what's going on, baby? I did not see your super chat, but I was gonna make sure I got to you. 4205, you're live on the air.
Hi, Boo. How are you?
Hey, it's been a while, but you still here.
Yeah, I watch all the time. I just don't always call in. And if I'm being honest, these are the hardest shows for me to watch live. I normally watch them on the replay because the comment section get ridiculous. But I want to go back to your original question, your first one of if what you said was wrong, and if how you weigh in on both ladies is wrong. It's not wrong, and you typically can weigh in evenly, even though you admit that there is some bias there, and I can see some bias sometimes. I think what people want you to do is pick a side, and that's where the issue is. You don't pick a side, and people who pick sides are uncomfortable when other people just choose to stay in the center. And
well, hold on. So let's start there too. I'm a grown-ass man in my 30s. I'm not picking no sides for two women that ain't my friend and don't know me and ain't paying my bills.
Exactly. You know,
it's about me. Like it's no shade. I love them. I love them both. But come on, girl. I mean, I have my own life to live.
Yeah, and I think you try to make the fan base thing a normal conversation when it's not a normal conversation with level-headed people. And I think that's where you go wrong. It's not, you know. But another thing I wanted to comment on is the reason why there is no competition, the reason why there's boredom in the female rap game. Number one, Nicki Minaj did something that other female raps couldn't obtain. She made female rap actually lucrative. And what she also did was she made female rap sexy. A lot of the girls that came after her understood the lucrative, they understood the sexy, but they didn't understand the talent and the hunger behind it. That's why what you're asking for is realistic, and you're probably not going to get it. A lot of girls that come out don't rap for the love of the sport. They rap because it's lucrative and it's freeing for them. I think the problem with Nicki Minaj is she loves this game. And as she sees that it's changing, I feel like that's why she's getting left behind, because she don't know how to change from the core values that made rap amazing. She don't know how to put the value of being able to split a bar, being able to throw a proper shot into what they're doing today. Another thing.
And so what I'm hearing, what you saying, hold on, let me just dissect it for the people that may not be hearing what you understand. So what you saying is Nicki Minaj, in your opinion, is a rapper's rapper, and she made it sexy, she made it lucrative, and she understands it's a sport to her. She lives and breathes this. And what you're saying is the new age girls, if I'm understanding you, they're saying, they're like, oh, there's a door open for female rappers. There's streaming services available. I got 1 million followers on Instagram. Let me rap. I can make some money, and I could be a bad bitch. But I really don't care about the music. I only care about the money and the opportunity that comes with being a female rapper.
Exactly. So think about it. That's why the songs are catchy too, but really not nothing. But the visuals where they get to be sexy, where they get to be extra, is on a whole nother level. You get what I'm saying? Because the look of female rap, the glamour of female rap is sexy to them, but it's the skill and the know-how that they missing. And that's why I feel like you're not going to get what you want. Why I feel like Cardi B is a very entertaining rapper. You single-handedly made me go back and look through her. I don't think she care enough about the game of rap as Nicki do to want to throw shots and proclaim herself the queen. I feel like she's letting her in for herself. She don't care enough about it. For Nicki, this is the first love, and that's how it flows through.
Okay. I mean, well said. I mean, I understand what you're saying. I mean, I get it, you know, and I think that you made a point there when you said that maybe Nicki is having a hard time transitioning to realizing that first love, like I like the language that you use that said the rap is the first love, because the reality of the situation is, even though that may be your first love, that's not what's selling right now.
Exactly. And a lot of old school rappers, if you think about it, had to go through that, you know, and she's still very much relevant. I still love her. I still listen to a lot of her old stuff. Her new stuff didn't hit like that for me. And I sit back and I listen to these conversations and I dissect it too, like, what can she do better? And I feel like even getting her to do something better feels weird for her because it ain't what she used to. And I feel like that's the disconnect. But I will say this. I don't think, and before I say this, I want to make it clear. I'm not saying she's equivalent. I'm not saying she's up there with her. But who I can see over the years, if she keeps perfecting her craft, turning into that, is Lotto. Lotto is hungry, and it's obvious, you know. And I like that about her. I like that she's hungry. I like that she wants it. I like that she wants more than it, and you can tell that she's trying to fall in love with it. So that's who I've been playing a lot lately.
Honestly, but you know, and I think Lotto is great, but if I'm being honest, I want to see a dark skinned girl on top next. That's why I'm like hoping for Doechii. I want to flow because I feel like, yeah, Lotto is good, but Lotto is also a light bright, and I feel like there's some girls that can actually get with her. Like, and I feel like the dark skinned girls never really get the opportunity to be the lead girl. They never really get it. Like, you got to be caramel to light skin. And I just feel like, girl, like, now I'm starting to feel like, what's the tea? Like, why can't there be I want a black charcoal bitch to be on top.
I would love to see that too, or whatever. But in the industry that we in, I can also understand why it don't happen, you know, because dark-skinned female rappers are not looked at the same. And you're right. A lot of them really are good, and a lot of them really do rap, especially a lot of the underground girls who ain't made their way through the ranks yet. They really do rap, you know. But right now in the position of female rap, we got that whole sexy, extra sexy, you know, lucrative thing going on. What looks better? What can perform better? You know, not
what men are going to be, what do men see as more attractive? That's the real tea.
Bingo.
What men find sexy, and even black men, they find lighter or racially ambiguous women more attractive than darker women. And that's just a fact. And then darker women come across as angry. And maybe that's how they come across in their music. So I don't know.
So when you a light-skinned girl, it's a softer blow to get on there and do P-word talk. Versus it'll look ugly via the media. And I'm doing air quotes. You can't see them right now.
Right.
If a dark-skinned black did it. You know, so that's kind of what's going on in that whole field. But I just wanted to be clear. That's why you're not going to get what you want, because they care more about the lucrative parts, the sexy parts, all of that. And what you want is, you know, what rap used to be. And that's a double-edged sword about growing up in her era, because we saw it at its best. And I feel like the quality is not the same.
All right, boo. Thanks for calling in. Love you for listening always. Bye. Okay, so let's take one more. Okay, 9361. 9361. You're live on the air.
Hey, Armon.
Hey, what's going on? Yep.
Hey.
Hi.
It's my first time calling. So.
Oh, well, shout out to you. What's going on? Talk to me.
Okay. I just had to come here and say something because, you know, y'all being too hard on my girl. So, yep. Just leave Megan alone, okay? There was one guy. No, I'm going to put some facts down. There was one guy that was talking about, like, she got the same flow. If I hear that phrase one more time, I swear. You know, she started when she was 14 years old. She's 27 now. Okay? You know how much loss she had?
Mm-hmm.
Her father died at 15, mom at 26, her grandma, come on. And y'all talking about the same, she has the same flow. No, you guys don't like the topic. You guys are tired of the topic. It's not her. You guys are tired of the topic because it's a saturated topic. Because everybody is talking about sex. That's why. It's not just Megan talking about sex. Because everybody's talking about it, you just automatically pin it on her. And you do that because the bars have this propaganda, right? said, "Oh, she's a drunk." So now everybody says she's a drunk. Oh, she's had, this is slow. So now everybody says she's lying. She's a liar. Everybody says she's a liar. Okay? But miss me with that. Miss me with that. And y'all act like y'all can't take the topic. What generation were y'all coming up in? Because back in my day, we had slob on my knobs, my neck, my back, put it in my mouth. I don't want it tonight.
Yeah, I get what you said. You just saying like give Megan a break. She's had a lot of loss, and also you don't like the topic, and it's a saturated topic. So, and she's kind of the leader of the topic, and so she gets the bulk of the hits because Megan Thee Stallion is the leader of the pussy talk. No shade. And so that's if you guys really want to know where my tweet came from, it literally came from because I was listening to her song and I'm like, here we are at the PUTHY again. I'm just like, oh, I'm so done.
Yeah. So and then with the
But thank you so much, Carla, because you have a lot going on in your background, and I can't really make out what the tea is. But please make sure next time that you clear that out. And I love you for watching. Okay, listen. So we've been on here for 2 hours. I don't know what happened,
Blog
but
Talk Radio.
2 hours
Goodbye.
flew by. Wow. And so there it stands. We got into some things. I love you all for calling in and getting into some things with us tonight. This was a legendary show. I like these type of shows, but I'm really like, when we do these type of shows, we might have to do like a live. They have a way to do a live podcast thing. Now there's no chat. The chat may have to be via Twitter, but we can try to do call-ins like that because we're going to need a way for the girls to be able to call in, and we need to be able to play these records. So I'm going to have to figure that out because there has been so many moments where we could have did a musical break. So I got to figure that out. And yeah, StationHead, but we're not giving him all my stuff like that. So we got to do some other things, but we'll figure it out, y'all. But outside of that, thank you guys for all coming in. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys for being a supporter of the channel. It's Saturday night. You guys be safe out there, whatever you guys are getting into. I'm probably going to fill my cup up some more, relax. You know what I mean? I'm inside for the weekend. I got things to do in the morning. But I love you all for listening.